Hi. Good
Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are y'all doing?
and good morning, Sam.
Yes, good morning, Sam.
I'm Mary, Michelle, and Connie says, slide on over, front row, here I come.
And there's our Amy. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing?
It's good to see all of you.
Yes,
Amy,
yes, yes.
I love the picture you shared. That was a wonderful photo of the children having peanut and jelly. Hello, Rita.
Hello, Rita, sweetie.
Hey, Rita.
So, hadn't heard from you. Is Mama coming home this weekend, or is it Monday? VJ's
Yeah.
World Raid. Well, thank you.
Hey, VJ. Hey, Marshallee.
Hello, Marshallee. How are you doing? And Diane, how are you doing, sweetheart?
Diane.
And Rita, you're very welcome. You have another one coming tomorrow, and it's a surprise.
But you're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it. Hello, Diane. On Monday, yay! You're going to have to take a picture, Rita, and send it to me once you get her home. And
gosh, yeah. That's exciting.
Yes, it is.
You are very welcome. But it's good to see all of you.
Yes, it is.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
That's great. You're going to be making videos and videos. That is so awesome, sweetheart. You know, everybody's going to want to be kept up on your mama.
That's awesome.
Pardon me. I got to take this watch off.
Yes, by all means.
I'm not at work anymore.
No, you don't need to have that. Hey, Cindy, and hey, Amy T.
Excuse me.
Hey, Cindy.
Hello, Amy T. and Cindy. Dory.
Hello.
Sweetheart, how are you doing?
Dory, I was sneaking around in your live last night.
Aw, that is so awesome. Michelle says, I'm blessed and highly favored. I hope all of you ladies are blessed also. Oh, yes, ma'am, we are.
You're a sweetheart, Marcia. Absolutely. Hello, Beth. Yes, I was lurking. I was lurking, Dory.
Oh, my gosh, what? Oh, goodness.
I was lurking. I thought
while you were lurking, I was probably sleeping.
Yeah, you probably were.
You probably were. But it was fun hanging out with Dory. Dory is so much fun to hang out with on a live.
Oh, my goodness, isn't she?
She is.
You're a hoot, Dory.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Kitty.
Hello, Linda. How are you doing?
And Kitty.
There's my kitty. How are you, sweetie? Thanks for joining us in this evening.
Yes, it's good to see you. And Jen, how are you?
Hi.
Hello, DK. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Jen, how's the weather doing there? I heard you guys were getting storms.
Yeah.
Hi, Darcia. And there's our Granny
D.
Hello, Granny D, sweetheart.
Hey, sweet Granny D. This is for you. Thank you for always rating us. Now, Granny D, I know I said I wasn't going to say anything, but I have to. Y'all stay tuned because tomorrow, Sunday, Granny D is going to be with Twisted Fiber Friends. Hi, lady. I know I said it anyway. I'm bad. Yeah, Granny D, you're amazing.
Goodness. Lacey, shalom, sweetheart. How are you doing?
You guys are amazing.
said it was very windy and cold here today.
Oh, bless you.
I get you.
Yeah, they were going to get bad storms last night, raining storms and stuff. That's awful.
Darcia, how are you, sweetheart?
Hey, Darcia.
And Froggy, I believe this question was directed to you because Dory did say, how many times did I say Samantha?
I lost count.
Oh, dear.
I actually watched her with the volume real low because I was in the living room with my husband. He was watching TV, and I had the volume very low, Dory, so I'm not real sure how many times you said it. Oh, Greeny D, thank you.
Oh, and yes, ma'am. We are so excited. Niecy, how you doing, sweetheart?
Oh my gosh.
You feeling any better?
Yes, when Greeny D said yes, I about fell out my chairs.
I know.
I told Maureen it's like having a celebrity. It's amazing.
I know. There's Kel. How are you, sweetheart?
Well, oh, bless you, Niecy. Oh,
sweetheart, that's okay. Yeah, bless her. Right after the COVID, she developed pneumonia.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Niecy, I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, most definitely, Niecy. I mean, you do so much for us. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Most definitely have you in our prayers.
Absolutely.
I am so sorry you're under the weather. That's hard.
See, where I work, there's COVID is going around. We're almost over it. But then there's bronchitis going around.
Yeah.
It
doesn't.
She is, isn't she, Dory? It is going to be so much fun. Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've already started writing down my list of questions. I'm not kidding you. Yep.
Sorry, I had to do something.
Yeah.
Hi, Mary. But it is so wonderful to have all of you here. I hope you've had a great week. And I hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
It is very exciting. Well, I wanted, hang on. Give me a second. Froggy just had like brain cramp.
That was better than what I was going to say.
No, I knew what I wanted to do. But I'm going to show you something. And what our live is about tonight has a lot to do with this. Warm Up America has put out a call. This is from Warm Up America, and it says, "Hello, winter. They have needs." They put out a call. They need blankets in all sizes. And organizations they work with are asking for blankets, baby blankets, lap blankets, child and adult sizes. They're asking for hats and scarves and mittens from now through February. And if you're making blanket squares, they need to be 7 by 9 inch sections. And please weave in the ends. They don't want any tails. But this is from Warm Up America. They are one of the charities we're going to be talking about. But they are an amazing charity.
Yes, they are.
To work with. I know some of you. Hey, Daigo.
Hello, Daigo, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Have worked with Warm Up America. They are pretty awesome.
Yes, they are. Very much.
And they have a need right now. In our description box, you're going to find a listing of places to donate to. And Warm Up America is one of them.
Yes, it is.
So I wanted to start off with showing you that there is a really great need in the community of places that you can help. They have this need, and we can fulfill that need.
Yes, we can.
I just think it would be a wonderful thing for us to help out. You know, we crochet so many things, and sometimes it's like, you know, your family's like, I don't need another blanket.
But or I'm good on hats. I'm good
Yeah,
on
I'm
hats.
real good on hats, no more scarves, but you really want to make it.
Yes.
Well, why not make it and donate it
Mm-hmm.
where it will go to someone who is in desperate need and will really appreciate it.
That's right.
It gives you such a good feeling to donate things.
Yes, it
And
does.
I guarantee you on the other end, they are probably very appreciative of receiving something that basically was made for them.
Well, it's handmade, and we all know that even if we use the same hat pattern, the same yarn, the same color, the same hook, no two items are going to be the same. Hello,
Yeah.
Hugh. How are you
Hi,
doing?
Hugh, long time no see. It's great to see you.
Yes, it is.
I just think
Well,
it would be
thank
a
you so
wonderful thing.
much.
It would be a wonderful thing, to help them out. And you can pick one charity. You could pick multiple charities. You could
Yes,
pick a charity that's close to you.
that's right.
In my experience, they send out a thank you note. I think that's wonderful. Hello, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy, sweetie. How are you doing?
I think it's a wonderful thing to be able to help out with those.
That's right.
And it's just going to be some of your yarn. And it also will make your family happy that you're not giving them another blanket.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about some of the categories we have. So for babies and children, we have Project Linus. Hi, Candy.
Hello, Candy, sweetie.
We have Project Linus. They provide handmade blankets to children in hospitals, shelters, social service agencies, and anywhere that a child might need a big hug.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, their address is literally projectlinus.org. We also have Knots of Love. They make and donate chemo caps to cancer patients. Those are for children and adults.
That's
and
right.
they are knotsoflove.org. You can also purchase a kit from them, which the proceeds go toward the charity. You want to read Amy's?
Amy says, I found a local one too now that is asking for hats and scarves through February. It's in Minnesota, and I'm working some of them right now. That is so awesome. In fact, folks, Amy does a lot of work with the Warm Up America project.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Zoila. It'll also be in the, these are all in the description box, Zoila. Next, we have the Binky Patrol.
I love this one.
Providing handmade blankets to children born HIV positive, drug addicted, or with other chronic and terminal illnesses. And making it real easy, they are called binkypatrol.org.
And folks, I have to tell you that 3 years ago, this past January the 6th, my husband's oldest daughter, my oldest stepdaughter, acquired a crack baby, and he came home from the hospital with a blanket that was provided by the local Binky Patrol organization there in Fort Worth, Texas. And oh my goodness, it was, of course, for me being a grandma and also a crocheter, to see that little blanket and know that somebody made this, not knowing who it was going to go to or anything, but just saw a need and did it. So I'm still getting goosebumps thinking about it. It's a beautiful little blue and white blanket made especially for little boys. So,
Dory, they're all in the description box of this video. Maureen, you want to read the adult ones?
Yes. Of course, we've just mentioned Warm Up America. It creates and distributes Afghans and clothing items to people in need nationwide. Now, this is not just blankets. I was looking on their website earlier today. They will take sweaters. They will take mittens and gloves. They will literally take anything that is made for cold weather. Now, they are mainly known for acquiring blankets, and they do take a lot of the squares. If you contact them, I think it's even on their website that tells you what size that they want the squares. And as Froggy mentioned, they would like for you to, sew in the end so that they don't have to worry about that. But these squares, then when they collect them, they go to people that will take the squares and then stitch them together to make blankets. So if you're not into making a big blanket, you can take some of your skeins of yarn and, make these size squares and then just ship them off, and somebody else will take care of it for you. And of course, their name is warmupamerica.org. And then the next one, the Red Scarf Project. Now, I had never heard of this one, but it sends hand knitted or crocheted scarves to foster children when they are aging out of the system. We tend to forget about these kids that are, turning 18, possibly 19, depending on, where they're at, as far as getting ready to graduate from high school. And this really is a very nice way to give them something to exit out of the foster care system, because many of these kids, they do not stay at that foster care home. They'll move on to another, they'll move on to another housing facility, or, possibly just go out on their own. I don't know. But I thought this one was very interesting. Like I said, never heard of it before. And it is the redscarfproject.org. Yes, Dory, Project Linus has been around, man, I'm going to say forever, because as long as well, we'll just leave it at that, okay? I love this one, folks. Operation Gratitude sends care packages to deployed troops, first responders, and to veterans. And crocheted items are often included in this. Isn't this wonderful? I mean, Operation Gratitude, and that is the name of their organization, operationgratitude.com. But think about our troops that are deployed. Many of them are in areas where it's pretty doggone cold. So, having a knitted scarf or mittens, gloves, whatever, something that somebody made from back home, even though they don't know us and we don't know them. Isn't that wonderful? I think it's great. Wonderful. And yes, Crafting with Amy has a few videos on her channel with the blankets that she has sent to Warm Up America just recently. So, Amy, go ahead and take a minute and type the word drop, if you don't mind. And that is enabled on us, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. If you'll type the word drop, if you don't have Crafting with Amy, please go and pick her up, because she does do and show some of the charity work that she does. And it would really be awesome for you to kind of get an idea of how the Warm Up America project does work.
Yeah.
Sherry?
And for animals. Now, animals are up all of our alleys, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Snuggles, the Snuggles Project. They collect blankets, sweaters, and toys for animals in shelters.
Yeah.
And their website is thesnugglesproject.org.
And, really, this doesn't just have to be with this particular project. I'm sure you can call your local animal shelter, rescue shelters, that I bet they're looking all the time. I mean, because, even just yourself at home, animals get accustomed to having one little blanket that's specifically theirs. And many of these places will put that blanket in their crate. And when they do get to be adopted or move on to another place, that blanket goes with them. So it stays part of them, and it's a comforting thing for them. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
You want me to do the next one?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Dory, that's awesome. She says she works with the local SPCA. That's great, Dory.
Yeah. Tips for crocheting for charity. Now make sure you check for their guidelines.
Yes.
On items that they want, and many organizations have specific requirements for yarn sizes and patterns.
Yes.
And quality matters. Donate items
yes.
you'd be proud to give as a gift. So make sure they're as good as you can make them.
Oh, yeah.
Consider the recipient. Think about who will be receiving your creations and choose colors and styles accordingly. And you can also add a personal touch. A small note or tag can make your donation even more special.
I know. Isn't that sweet?
That's awesome.
Yeah. You know, in my little town back home, we really do like to crochet thing. Okay. Our fire department, of course, it's small and it's all volunteers, but every once in a while we have devastating house fires. I mean, you know, they not only just happen in the cities, but they also happen in small cities and towns, little rural communities. And so years back, a group of us at church got together and we started crocheting teddy bears because somebody had read a story about a woman that did that in her own hometown. And she was known for creating these little crochet teddy bears and always made sure that the fire department and the police department had several of them to carry around with them, even for when they were removing kids, you know, from abusive situations. Hello, Michael. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for joining us this evening. So they always had these little teddy bears in their vehicles, and sometimes they would just pass them out for no reason. So we started keeping our fire department and sheriff's office loaded up with little teddy bears to give out just whenever they wanted to. And we made bears in all sizes. Some of them were no bigger than, you know, the palm of your hand. Some of them turned out to be pretty good size. And then we started branching out into making other things, not just teddy bears, but, you know, we made little giraffes. Somebody came up with the cutest pattern for making a monkey, and she made them in all sorts of colors and things like that. So
hey, welcome back.
I'm sure that there are many organizations around where you live that would be very welcoming to whatever it is that you would like to make and give.
Well,
awesome thing to be known to forgive with a teddy bear. That's right.
Well, the local police department and sheriff's departments will take, especially in the winter, hats.
Oh, yes.
Gloves. Blankets. They'll take blankets year round. The hats and gloves they'll take in the winter. Because if you think about it, the police and sheriff's departments, they know where the need is.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Nifty.
Hello, Nifty.
They will go and deliver these items for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because they obviously know the needs. So they'll deliver the hats and gloves, child size, adult size. They'll go and deliver those. The blankets, they don't have to be full size.
No.
They can be smaller, lap size, obviously baby size. And they will go and they'll be at the house fire to give to the people that have been displaced from their home.
That's
they
right.
Will give them to people who are homeless.
Right.
They will, in an abuse situation, they give it to them immediately. Or in the loss of a loved one, the officer will give them a blanket. And that's where the amigurumis come in really good. I would not give them amigurumis with eyes. I would
No.
make sure they're safe for a toddler,
Yeah.
and they're really good for that. And yes, don't ever
Yes.
forget your homeless shelters or your
Oh,
domestic
most
violence
definitely.
shelters.
Right.
They're really good for taking these kind of things.
That's why
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
saying, you know, many times the sheriff's office or a police officer is called in to remove a child from an abusive situation. And many times they don't have time to gather up clothes or anything. They go in, grab the kid, and leave. Well, the child is left with nothing. So, you know, for them to be able to give them something, blanket, an animal, a pillow, you know, many of them love to just have a crochet pillow, just something that they can hold on to that gives them comfort in a stressful situation.
yes, anything that they can provide. You know, if they roll up on a car accident and they have
Yes.
to take care of things, you know, for them to have something to provide to the children there at that accident calms the children down and
Mm-hmm.
really helps. It helps the parents, it helps the children, it helps the officers. So
Yes.
the only time that they have things to give out is when they buy it out of their own pocket.
Right.
So if we can donate some things to them, it helps them. You know,
Yes,
I
it
think
does.
it's awesome.
Oh, Dawn, you're not late, sweetheart. You showed up. That's all that matters.
No, we
I love
appreciate
Beth. I love Beth's comment. She says, "My hometown, about 30 minutes outside of Chicago, has a huge homeless population. And for a while now, people have been putting coats, scarves, hats, and gloves bought or made on a fence downtown for them to just come
That's
and grab."
fantastic.
Isn't that awesome? I mean,
I mean,
that's wonderful.
there are
Yeah.
so many ways that you can help, you know. So when your family gets tired of the same old things, or you have a bunch of stuff that you've made, why
Yes.
not donate it? And
Right.
Dory, if you check your email, you'll get what you asked for. It's just a joke with me and
Yeah.
Dory. But yeah, there's so many ways that you can help.
That's right.
And in this day and age, why not help each other?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's a good thing to do. Give to your local, you know, fire departments.
Oh,
That
that's
yes,
awesome,
dialysis
Dawn.
centers. The dialysis centers
Oh,
would
yes.
love blankets. I worked at a dialysis center, and they would love blankets
Oh,
or
yeah.
smaller pillows, small
Yes.
pillows. They would love that. I mean, that would be fantastic. That reminds you, I need to check if I have it still here. Oh, that would be wonderful. You know, I mean, there's so many things that we make. I
Yes.
mean, I've sat down, made stacks of hats. You know, I did a whole bunch of hats for the Hat Not Hate program, and it
Uh-huh.
didn't really, you know, take much of my time.
No, I love that. Lacey said, that reminds me that when I was homeless, a cop
Yeah,
went to Goodwill and got me a sleeping bag, a coat, some warm clothes, and a blanket that says, "This is my hometown." Isn't that
yeah,
awesome?
and he
I
bought that
mean,
out of his own pocket, Lacey.
Yep.
I'm sure, yes.
So it's always good to give back. I love being able to do that. You know, I like making small blankets and taking them over to the animal
Yes.
shelter.
Oh, yeah.
And that way they can just, you know, give them, you know, put them in there for the kittens and stuff, or for some of the small dogs.
Right.
And then it will go home with that animal.
That's
And
right.
it's wonderful. So there's so many little things that we could do just to help out. So what are some of the things you guys have done to help out some charities? I'd love to hear from you, because that would be amazing. I know
Yeah.
what Amy's done, because because every little bit helps.
That's right. And for me as a designer, content creator, I make a lot of hats. I make sweaters. Now, not that y'all have seen many of them, and I have to do something with them. So I have places that I donate them to.
Yep. And you
so
hear
those of you too that
her stuff too.
Oh yes, just like Bag O' Day. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I mean, we have all this.
Yep. That's right.
It's good to do it, and it's us crocheting our craft that we love,
and then right.
us donating. I mean, I think it's wonderful.
Oh, Rita, she's still working on blankets for the Ukraine, for Puni,
that's right.
and amigurumis for that group she was talking about earlier.
I can't really pronounce it. I'm sorry. But there's so many things that can be done. If you love amigurumis, do amigurumis.
Oh, yes.
If you love making dishcloths and dish towels.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And donate those to a domestic violence shelter.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. See? Oh, how wonderful, Lacey.
Oh my goodness, Lacey. What a blessing it was for you. And Rita's made 25 small Emmys so far. Goodness.
What a joy.
Yes, most definitely.
I love that you're able to do that. And, you're going to make so many people happy with that, Rita.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to say but she's making me You're going to make so many people happy, Rita.
Yeah.
And that's a joy.
Yep.
It's such a good thing to help. Just like little Carrie is helping the prisoners to learn to crochet, and everything they make is donated. And I love that. Look at that. Amy, I donated to Knots of Love. I got a personal call from them telling me every
place they sent my hats to, they made me feel so good with that phone call.
Oh, Amy, what a blessing.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
That's beautiful. Hello, Pebbles.
Hello, Pebbles, sweetie. Yes, and Rita has made socks to give away as well.
Oh, how wonderful is that?
Oh, my goodness. She's done some three-legged monsters and some snakes.
I love that. I love that.
There you go, Michelle J. Yes, she said,
Michelle.
I think that's what I'm going to do this year. My family doesn't need anything.
That's a wonderful idea.
That's right, Dory. She says, Jen, we can all keep doing good work and give it all away to people that really need it. You're absolutely right. And, Michelle just made me think of something. 1 year at my house, because the kids in Sunday school were given a challenge, and that was for them to ask for. Really, they strongly suggested that when they gave their Christmas list to mom and daddy for Santa Claus, that after they've made their list, to put a star by one of the items that they wanted to be bought to be given to another child. And I thought that was so cool. So after that, every year, my kids were given some money to go and buy a special gift to be put in, like the Toys for Tots box. Many churches, collect kind of like Toys for Tots, but just set out a box in their vestibule, and people can bring items to be given to kids in the community. So that's another way of teaching our kids how to be charitable.
That's what my daughter does with her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Lacey, I love that. And Darcia says, I give thanks to hope in women and children of domestic violence shelters. Dishes, toys, blankets, clothes, and
Yes.
pots and pans. That's
That's
wonderful.
awesome. Yes.
And yeah, you could make a blanket in a brand new stitch. It's a good way to learn. I agree.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, wonderful, Sam.
Sam, that is so awesome. A huge tote bag full of yarn, about 8 pounds, taken to the local charity shop. Stuff I'd never used. That is so awesome for you. Oh my goodness.
Yes, there is angel trees, Mary. We have them here.
Yep.
For those who don't know, it's a Christmas tree, and there's ornaments like paper or cardstock, and it's cut out in the shape of an angel. And on each one are the details of a child and what they would like for Christmas.
Right.
And for each, you take one or you take multiple, and
Right.
you
It doesn't
go
matter.
with them all the things that they'd like on their list, or most of the things they'd like on their list. And there you go.
Yep.
I think it's wonderful. I
Yes.
love that.
I do too,
Isn't that
Dory.
I
Yeah.
love that. Whoever started doing that, that was wonderful. Great idea. Wonderful, Marcia
Oh,
Lee.
Mima Dawn. She says, recently I've been bit by the amigurumi bug.
Hooray, hooray. That's
Oh,
wonderful. So does
that is
mine.
so cute.
Our local elementary school adopts a family in the school that needs help, and they
Mhm.
will bring them Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes.
And for Christmas, they get Christmas dinner, and they get presents for the entire family.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. And
I had that happen to me one year when
Mhm.
my 3 were very young.
oh,
So that's
Yep.
been something that I do.
Yep.
I
I
love that.
remember the Christmas right before my sister and brother and I went out to the children's home that I was raised in. There was a family at church that brought us food, supplied all of our Christmas presents, and there was a lady, I guess the mother or the grandmother, had made for my sister and I matching black corduroy coats with the red and black plaid flannel lining on the inside. Oh my goodness, guys, that was the most. I hated it when it was time that I had outgrown it and couldn't wear it anymore.
Um,
I love that.
But I will always remember that Christmas.
Oh, they get a laundry basket with cleaning supplies and things to start their new life. I used to make kitchen items to put in there. That's wonderful, Michelle.
Oh, that is.
I love that.
The size they are, even shoes. That's right. Things that are personal. That's right.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
There wasn't an angel tree really when my kids were growing up, but by the time our grandkids came around, I started seeing them like in Target and Walmart, that kind of thing. So we always had the grandkids go and pick an angel that was the same age as them, so that they could really look on the back and connect with that child of what was on their list.
I like that.
I think we missed one of Sam's comments. It says,
Oh,
yes,
ahead.
Maureen, I always had my kids put money into collector's tins and told them how important it is to give what you can. It's an important lesson that only a parent can teach.
Amen, Sam. Amen.
So true.
Mima Dawn said, our kids helped us every year. We worked with a pediatric tumor foundation for many years. We took them on motorcycle rides.
Wow, I'm sure they had a blast.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hello, Chris. Thank you for joining us this evening. I want to say afternoon, but it's evening here.
Yeah, Darcia. That's wonderful, Darcia. I like that.
Yes, so long as the things are still in good condition and can use. Also
Yeah,
appliances. Amen. There you go.
Yep.
that's awesome idea.
You know, there are so many ways in which we can be charitable in our communities. And it doesn't just have to be crocheted items or
No.
handmade items, just like Darcia said right there. You know, if you're replacing a washer and dryer, I know that most times we think about putting it on Facebook
Craigslist.
Marketplace or out there and putting a for sale sign on it. But maybe stop and think, you know, wouldn't it be nice to take it down to Habitats for Humanity and allow
Yes.
them to be able to repurpose it and put it in a new home that they're building for someone?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that. Maybe volunteer your time with Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, yes. That's another way that we can give.
Here. Well, Wednesday's trying to say hi. Sort of.
Oh, that's right, Lacey. Books can help at shelters as well. Oh, so true.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
in homeless shelters, women's shelters, even in foster families. You know, many of these foster families take on quite a few kids. And so anything that you can help there, but books are always a wonderful thing to have in areas like this.
What are you doing? Yes, sometimes they'll give you a receipt.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It does warm the heart. Oh my gosh, doesn't it?
And just like you said there, it warms the heart of not only the giver, but the person that is receiving, because it lets them know that they're not forgotten.
Yes, and I will tell you a very, very good place. Donate your computers to the oh, you did say it. Computers for the Blind.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, please donate to any older computers that you're not using anymore to Computers for the Blind. They restore the computers and they put software on it to assist the blind with using computers.
Well, and iPads too, and
They
tablets.
do.
Yes.
Yes. And they are literally called Computers for the Blind on
Mm-hmm.
you just Google that. They're located in Texas. And yeah, she's great. She doesn't get any hugs, Mary. She just scratched me.
Sorry, I'm going to
Hmm.
sneeze here in a
Well,
minute. Kitty said, I worked at, I'm thinking DG means Dollar General. I started
Mhm.
Help for the Homeless of Hampton Roads. I'd fill the $1 Dollar
Dollar General sack.
General sack with needed items like toiletries, undershirts, socks, non-perishable foods, and a $20 Dollar General gift card. Whoa,
That's nice.
that is awesome, Kitty. I'm blown away. What an awesome thing for you to do.
Yeah, Pebbles, I received a computer from Computers for the Blind, and it spoke to me. I used that long before I ever got my setup that I have now. That's wonderful,
Oh,
Kitty.
that's awesome, Marshallie. And yes,
That's
Mima Dawn, we also made gift bags with washcloths
Did
and
you, Marsha
soap for a
Lee?
transition home. Yep.
Marsha Lee, I am so excited for you.
Oh,
Hooray.
exactly, Dorothea. Don't forget your local food pantries. Absolutely.
Marsha
Yes.
Lee.
Especially right now. Holy smokes. Yes.
Hey,
Hello,
Booster.
Crochet. How are you?
Marsha Lee, I am super excited for you. Congratulations on your computer. It talks to you.
Yes.
And wonderful news.
Yep. Yep.
That's so wonderful.
I believe it was on Crafting with Amy's channel. I saw that she had made these little soap. Correct me if I'm wrong, Amy. She made these little soap sacks for to give out to homeless people.
I love that.
You know, because they're always coming by, to the homeless shelters and shelters. many times they go in and get a meal, and they're perfect. They can put their little bar of soap in there that they get and pull it tight, take baths, wash their face and hands. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep, there you go. I was right.
you
It was women. Yes.
That's marvelous. I love that. I love it a lot. So even if you just want to sit there when you're not having much to do, just make a bunch of squares and then crochet them together and send a blanket in. Oh, how wonderful, Marsha Lee. Congratulations.
Pebble says yes. And if you have children in trying to teach them to give, that's right. Let them pick out a can of food. And, and I'm sure many of you that have children or had children in school, we always did a huge canned food drive at school right before Thanksgiving. And we had the classes compete. And whichever class, one brought the most canned goods and non-perishables got a pizza party. Well, I tell you what, those little kids in the elementary grades, especially, they would knock it out of the park. I mean, junior high and high school grades, especially in the school I taught, they never stood a chance. Those little 5th, 6th graders, sometimes 3rd graders, they just, Yes.
I think they're great. They're fantastic about it. My one of my doctors wants you to bring a can of food on every visit.
Yes.
Yes, I know about the app called TalkBack. Yeah.
Hello, Frugal Mama. Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you're doing well.
Oh my gosh, Beth, I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Once you get it on, it's hard to get it off. Yes, I can set my phone to talk to me.
Somehow I did that to mine, but I was able to get it off mine.
Sometimes remember,
I don't want my phone talking to me. Right.
Yeah. But, it's a lot easier when it tells me. But hey, Frugal Mama. Yeah, that talking computer was wonderful. It was a godsend.
Oh well, yes.
It was a small screen. I couldn't see the screen at all.
Right.
But having it tell me everything was nice. After a while, it kind of annoyed me because it literally reads the screen from the top down to the bottom. Next screen, top.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it reads everything. So
you couldn't tell it to stop. It's okay. I got it.
Well, no, you can pause it. You can fast forward it. I listen to it on double speed anyway, but I prefer my big TV better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really do. I'm just saying. Saying. I'm hoping that we have inspired some people to do some charity work.
Right.
I did drop a link in the chat. We need to tell you about this. You need to always, if you find a charity, verify it. If you have a concern.
Yes.
Verify it. There's a couple of places to verify it. I would,
Yes, most definitely.
Especially if you're donating money, check into it. Yes, I know you have no vision, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
By going to Charity Navigator and GuideStar, they're really good places to check that charity and see if it's, what's the word? Legitimate. Legitimate or not. I should have read what I posted.
Right. Well, that's why for me, it's always been a little more personal for me to donate and be connected with the charities that are local. Now, I do love, ever since the Blue Hat what's that one called?
Hat
Hat
for
not hate.
hat, not hate.
Hat not hate.
Yes, thank you. Hats not hate. Ever since that one came along, I love spending the summer making up blue hats and then sending them out. I mean, I really, really do. I think that's an awesome, awesome cause.
Oh, wow, Butcher.
I did them for 2 years at my local school, and we kind of got saturated. So that's why I started just sending them to the organization saying, here.
I sent a bunch in the name of my son, and they did a video featuring crocheters, and they asked me to be in it, and it felt really good.
Oh, that's nice.
Boucher, I'm in the crochet group where we donate so much. I haven't kept one thing I've made.
Oh, that is awesome, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you to all of those in your group for doing that. That is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm impressed, actually.
Yes.
I'm very impressed that you donate. Now, if you want the list, you can take it from the description box, or you can go to mine or Maureen's Facebook group, and the lists are there.
Oh, here's one that Amy just dropped. I'm going to start making some Jerry Bears for jeremiahsplace.org.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
I do too. Thank you for dropping that, Amy.
Thank you. I'm going to check that out.
Me too, right now.
Oh, well, you go ahead and check it out right now. I wanted the name of the place. And I'm going to put that in both our Facebook groups. So that's really
cool. Home away from home. Pittsburgh's only 24-hour crisis nursery, providing emergency care for child care for families in need. We provide a supportive solution for families during difficult situations by offering a safe and secure environment for their children. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
100% free to everyone from infant to school.
Well, I'm going to copy that, and I'm putting that in my Facebook group. Not that people will understand it, but
they have a Jerry Bear closet. Oh, there's clothes, free essential items for our community. Oh, have vitamins, blankets, children's toys, clothes, shoes, and more.
Oh. So that is another charity.
Oh,
you can find the information about it in mine or Maureen's Facebook groups. I hope that helps. Thank you. And the PDF we were reading from is in our Facebook group. Yes, there are places you donate your old glasses. That would be the Lions Club. That's Lions Club. I actually just leave them at the doctor's office and they get donated.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, please check out mine or Maureen's Facebook. Check them both out. And you'll be able to get the charity information that you need. You're very welcome.
I was looking through there real quick, Amy. How do you get a hold of the crochet pattern for the bear? So I was trying to find it.
Oh, well, I haven't searched it yet to find it.
Oh, yes. Michelle says, don't forget BJ's charity, My Life in a Bag, as well. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, bad me.
Marsha. Yes, Marsha Lee. Our own VJ does her own little charity of My Life in a Bag. So don't forget to check out VJ's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Because that would be awesome. But that's awesome, guys. Yes, the Lions Club of America takes old eyeglasses.
Yes,
They
they
want
do.
your old prescription. Um, they give them to people. They match them up with people to help them who can't afford glasses.
Amy says, get involved tab on the top. Build a Jer
Yep.
Bear.
Okay.
Yep. I found it. There's a bunch of.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Right in the middle. Goodness.
That's wonderful. You've got me intrigued.
Oh my goodness.
Auntie Maureen, who did you see?
I saw the little bear. The bear pattern. I'm sorry.
Let me get it. Okay, so we were looking at these for you guys. This is from Jeremiah's place. Right there. I think it's cool.
Yes. It looks very simple. I mean,
well, in order
I thought I had to come to Florida.
Well, in order to help people, I would hope it would be simple.
Yes.
In order to get,
you have to follow their pattern. Well, yeah, you want them to all be uniformed, pretty much.
Yeah, I think it would have to be their pattern. Yeah, and I'm sure they want either. I'm sure they want acrylic.
Yes. Hello,
oh,
Gypsy, my darling. How you doing?
You guys are amazing.
Yes.
Thank you for sticking through it with all of us.
Oh,
With all
Sam.
those drama teddies. Oh.
Yes, that's so sweet.
I thank you for donating that yard
Hello,
today.
Gypsy.
And you know, folks, we know that you know about helping out local charities. I hope you didn't think that we were saying that you need to do this. I mean, everyone needs to be led to help and do in their own way. We just wanted to give you some national organizations to get you started if you don't, really know what to do or how to get it doing. But you don't have to go outside the community. Like I said, you can contact your local churches. You can contact your fire department. Sherry Kay sitting right there. There's another wonderful example. Your nursing home facilities, blankets, little cuddlies,
Blankets, dolls, lapgans.
Yes.
Even an amigurumi would be appreciated.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Dory.
Amy says, I have some Zoom trainings tomorrow, and guess what I'm going to be doing while I'm listening?
Oh, absolutely. And yes, it is Lions Club, and they are really great. And I'm glad you told me Frames Direct gives you other places to donate.
Oh, thank you for that, Lacey. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, Dory, you're so sweet. Thank you, sweetheart.
And for those of you that get bored, you can go look at my community tab. I posted a series of images, and the macular degeneration and diabetic retinopathy put together, that's Froggy's vision. Go take a look to it. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I just wanted to say that we don't normally think about our local charity.
No.
Until the end of the year. So we just felt like if we went ahead and talked about it now, this gives you some inspiration throughout the whole year in which to think, what can I do with these 3 or 4 hats I've just done? Or just finished a blanket, maybe you didn't have a real purpose for it or anything, find someone to give it to. Like I said, animal shelters are always looking for blankets and not pee pads, but puppy pads, to put in their crates to make it a little softer and a little cozier for them.
How many of us have 2, 3, 4 projects on the hooks?
That's right. That really,
or more.
Yeah, or more. And really, it is more of the fact that we liked the pattern, or we just wanted to make something, not really having a home in mind for it. So, Rita, more than that.
Yeah, more than that. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a semblance of what I see and basically what I don't see.
Right.
I see mostly this around here, around this eye, and around this eye.
Exactly, Pebbles. Giving is all year, every day.
It's an all year thing instead of rushing to do it in December.
That's right.
So we said something now. So hey, maybe you'll do it periodically throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Charities need help all year long. They do.
Yes.
But we love each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for taking a look at that photo, guys. And no, I really don't see a lot. But at least I see you guys. I love you guys for being here. You're amazing. Don't forget to come over to CTFF with Granny D on Sunday at 4 Eastern, 9 UK time. We'd love to see you there. You guys are amazing. Get your questions ready to ask Granny D and let us know. We would love it. Love it. So I'm going to start us off with stay safe, be kind to one another, and happy yarning. And Sherry.
Stay warm. And smile. Make them wonder what you're up to.
And my lovely Mark.
I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time with us this evening. You could have been somewhere else, but you chose to be with us, and that truly does warm our hearts. It really does. So please remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light they're waiting to see. We love you, and we will see you next week at my house.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye.